Hey guys, Lucy here from Hunting for George. Today I'm in Callignee in Victoria's Gippsland region, and I'm going to be taking you through the Callignee Eco Busch House, otherwise known as Callignee II. Now the wind's picking up, it's very fresh outside, so I'm kind of keen to get inside. Let's go check it out. How is that for an entrance? There is a pool in my living area. I love that. Let's get this cranking. That is better. Making myself at home. So, how is this for an entrance? This is very spectacular with that bright pop of blue, that amazing water feature, which is actually the pool on the outside. We've got our living area here, opening onto the incredible open plan kitchen and dining. Would you look at the sheer height of this building? It is spectacular. Got your north-facing kitchen here, which has got an incredible view. You are literally flanked by the bush here on every single angle, everywhere you turn. Do you know what? Kettle's ready for me. Not a bad idea. While we wait for that to boil, let's go check out the sleeping quarters this way. Talk about a loo with a view. There are so many different materials in this home. This incredible exposed brick, all the amazing timber. And speaking of timber, this is really something quite special, the master bedroom. I love the feeling in here, all of this reclaimed timber, and it leads you onto this amazing bathroom area. Plus, not only have you got this, but these double shower heads, louvers on either side, so you can open up and let the fresh air in, but essentially it's the beauty of having an outdoor shower while still being nice and cozy inside, and it looks out onto that pool. Do you know what? I want to get a closer look at that pool. I love what they have done here with this incredible kind of bed head that wraps all the way up the wall onto the ceiling with all of that beautiful reclaimed timber. Watch your step. We're going outside. This is very special. I love this lap pool, how it wraps around the border of the house. Plus, you've got this amazing outdoor shower. You know I love an outdoor shower. I love the fact that they've thought about this. It's also got hot water, which is a plus. And the amazing aged steel is just insanely beautiful. I'm gonna check out, there's more of it here. Look at these gardens. The materials have obviously weathered a lot, but they look beautiful in how they've aged. There's amazing texture in here. Very strong boulders. And there is a moat going around the entire property. That is a very special entranceway, so we can actually go in that way. But do you know what? I've got my eye on that swing bridge. I want to get up there, so follow me. see the solar panels up there. This property is 100% off the grid. Look at that. Come on, you coming? Got our water tank here, 10,000 litres of water. Hi, come on, come inside. How impressive is this insanely whimsical loft bedroom? I love this netting. You are just surrounded by the most phenomenal views up here. And not to mention that they've created this little nook over here where you can sit, read a book, have a cup of coffee, and you just get to look out and enjoy those beautiful bush surrounds. There's outdoor entertaining up here, but I actually want to go down and check out my kettle, see if my tea's ready. How's that for perfect timing? Let's go take a seat. Okay, so in order to explain this building and its design to you a little bit more, I need to give you a bit more of a backstory. So imagine, if you will, spending 2 years building your dream home in the middle of the bush. And then after you finished it, just 2 weeks after completing, it all gets burnt down in a bushfire. That is the actual reality of this building, Callignee I. And so the original owner, Chris Clark, actually rebuilt his dream home after those devastating Black Saturday fires in 2009 to create this building which we are in now, which is Callignee II. Now, the fact that Chris actually had just the energy and the strength and willpower to follow through and build another home in this dream location is just a testament to itself. But also there was a lot that went into the building of this house to make sure it was a much more robust and, most importantly, fire-resistant home. The exterior is very strong and very bold. You'll notice that it's surrounded by these incredibly heavy boulders. There's bold slabs of concrete, and it's bordered by fire-resistant steel sheeting. So it creates its own fortress to protect it from potential bushfires within the area. That strength, robustness is carried on throughout when you get into the interiors. A lot of that sheeting, the corten steel, is actually used on the inside, in the ceilings and in the walls. And the other main material that I noticed walking through the interiors is glass. There is so much glass that contrasts beautifully with the steel, and obviously it opens this home up to the outside and to that incredible view. And I think that's actually what struck me most about this home, is its connection from both outside to in. You kind of always feel like you're part of the outdoors, you know, even though you're inside and you're cozy, it's really up to you whether or not you can open the house up completely. There's plenty of louvers, there's plenty of windows, even that, just those access points so you can easily wander outside, or like I am right now, just sitting inside next to the fire having a cup of tea whilst casually next to the pool as well. Speaking of the pool, that's a magnesium pool which creates an amazing water feature as soon as you walk through the front entrance of the property, which is a really bold and sharp, bright contrast that you're just not expecting, because there's just so much earthy, dark, natural tones tones and materials. So to see that bright pop of blue is something quite lush and tropical. And I can only imagine, you know, in those summer months where the sun is shining, it would be an incredibly magical place to hang out. There is a lot of reclaimed timber in this home and it has been beautifully used. In fact, there are some incredibly beautiful pillars from the old Princess Pier that have actually been reused in the dining table and also in the master bedroom with that phenomenal bed head that wraps all the way up the wall onto the ceiling as well. Also in the master bathroom as well, which leads you onto that very special double outdoor shower. Actually, it's not an outdoor shower, it's an indoor shower, but it pretty much feels like an outdoor shower, which I absolutely love. The second bedroom is a surprise. It's that really whimsical loft bedroom that looks down over the dining area and just across the tops of the trees, which is very special, the fact that we are literally in the middle of the bush here. There's a study nook up there. There's also other areas to entertain. And I think what's impressive about this home is just all the different spaces in which you can actually hang out, you know, and there's different areas and nooks that you can explore. And what struck me most was the proportions. They are so generous. They are so big. There is so much height. There are huge pillars. The size of the dining table, the size of that island bench, you know, everything is supersized. Everything is really grand. And it really works within this environment because it kind of sort of reflects the environment itself. I mean, the bushland, the incredible bushland that we're in, it is so big, it is so powerful, and you kind of feel like a very small part of it, you know, when you're walking through the bush. And I feel like this home almost reflects that, because when you walk through it, you feel like you've just been welcomed into this own natural habitat, you know, this own world. And it's just so lovely to feel like you're a part of it, even though you're a small part of it. So Callignee II, otherwise known as the Eco Busch House, is just that. It's very eco-friendly. It is fully sustainable and it is 100% off the grid. So it's not connected to the main power supply whatsoever. So it's running off those solar panels that are charging the entire home. And not only that, but they collect their own water. So we saw that 10,000 litre water tank over that swing bridge area, but they also have larger tanks on the property that continually feed that. The interiors of Callignee II are really quite special. If I was to sum it up in one word, I would say gathered. I feel like there's lots of beautiful pieces that have kind of come to place over time. It's very layered. There's lots of story, not only in the decor, but also just a story in the materials themselves, you know, the timbers, the steel, the concrete. You know, a lot of these materials actually are still existing from the original burnt down Callignee I. So the fact that they've saved those and they've harnessed kind of that energy, they've kept that energy that you get from all those materials, and the decor pieces that have come along with it just simply enhance it. There are so many places to explore in this home, both outside and in, but it's also an incredible space just to curl up next to the fire and relax. Speaking of which, it's time for a top up. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed our tour of Callignee II. I would love to know what you think, so leave me a comment below. And of course, like and subscribe. We've got plenty more home tours coming your way. See you next time. And not only that, there's also that 10,000 litre, and not only that, there's also, they also collect their own.
And not only that, there is. Why can't you say not only that?
I don't know, I can't say it. Okay, shush.